Sexual harassment complaints, OSHA penalties, recalls, and hiring unqualified employees are just a few of the many reasons why each company must have a human resources manager. An interesting fact is that, according to the U.S. Department of Labor, within the next 7 years, there will be a 13% increase in those positions. On that note, my name is Maria Ramos. I am a student at Fresno State, major in human resources. In this presentation, I'll be discussing my short-term and long-term goals, the career I want to pursue after graduation, and 3 important skills needed to succeed in this career. To begin with, my first short-term goal is to join the Society for Human Resources Organization Management, also known as a SHRM Club here at Fresno State. In this organization, I'll volunteer my time at club events, all in efforts to increase my network and meet potential employers. At the same time, I'll be working on my second short-term goal, which is getting my bachelor's degree in human resources within the next 2 years. Now that I've discussed my short-term goals, I'll be discussing my long-term goals. My first long-term goal after graduation is to obtain a full-time human resources assistant position where I'll expose myself to all functions of HR. The functions being recruiting, safety, compensation and benefits, compliance, training and development, and employee relations. My second short-term goal is that within the next 2 to 3 years after having experience as a human resources assistant, I would be able to secure myself as a human resources manager at a large manufacturing company. There are several reasons why I want to be an HR manager. In order to better understand why, let me give you a few examples. I used to be an assistant manager at Jack in the Box a few years ago. They told us several times not to work overtime. It was not acceptable nor approved. So I would just find myself working off the clock and not getting paid for it. Also, my lunch breaks were either interrupted or cut short and I'd be back on the floor. Several co-workers, including myself, were asked to come to work on our days off, otherwise we'd be threatened to get fired. We were upset, stressed out, and could not afford to lose our jobs. Now that I'm attending school, I understand the rights and the wrongs in those situations, which is why I want to become an HR manager. I would like to educate employees of their rights, and I would like to create stress-free work environments. With that being said, I would like to discuss 3 important skills HR managers need to be successful. According to Careers in Business, they need organizational, communication, and interpersonal skills. The first skill is organizational skills. HR managers deal with safety meetings, personnel files, and interviews, so they must be able to prioritize their tasks and meet deadlines. Other than organizational skills, they also need communication skills. The HR managers are the ones that create and implement company policies and procedures. They must be able to effectively communicate the new or updated company policies to all levels of employees. Aside from those 2 skills, interpersonal skills are also essential. The HR managers must be able to communicate with all types of personalities in the workplace environment, especially when dealing with confidential issues such as employee evaluations or disciplinary actions. To conclude, I've explained my short-term and long-term goals, the career I want to pursue after graduation, the 3 important skills needed to succeed in that career. Hopefully, in a few years, I can establish myself as a human resources manager in a large manufacturing company. Also, California is an employee-friendly state, so what better place to start? Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.